Hi there, welcome to Luxadic. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the 25 best restaurants in Las Vegas in 2022. Known as the casino mecca of the United States, Las Vegas is a vibrant and exciting ethnic mosaic and a popular tourist destination for many reasons, including its luxurious hotels, award-winning entertainment, and cuisine of the highest caliber. In this post, we will focus on the third, food. Fortunately, Las Vegas's restaurants and menus do an amazing job of reflecting the city's diversity, being now widely recognized as one of the world's best gourmet sites, thanks in part to its impressive culinary evolution over the years. And the thing about the food in Las Vegas is that it's not only delicious, outstanding, but whether you're choosing fine dining or burgers, extraordinary sushi or fluffy pancakes, hole in the wall or hole in the wallet, you don't need to worry about being disappointed regardless of whether you choose grandeur or modesty. The cuisine in Vegas is in a league of its own, and you will surely adore it. If you're searching for a legendary experience that truly reflects the Sin City we know today, be sure to check off the following 25 best restaurants in Las Vegas. So starting at number 25, we have BAVETTE'S Steakhouse and Bar. BAVETTE'S is spread out among multiple rooms, each with its own distinct ambience that serves a specific function. Large groups of people at conventions mixed with small families and couples on dates without any problems at all. Don't skip out on the roasted bone marrow with caramelized red onion jam and parsley salad, or the lamb chops with the roasted garlic. Recently, they also included a 22-ounce bone-in ribeye that had been dry-aged for 42 days, which is perfectly crispy on the exterior and juicy on the inside. Moving on to number 24, we have Sparrow and Wolf. Sparrow and Wolf is the progenitor of other restaurants that are actively growing Las Vegas's dining culture. Still, the establishment's original customers were locals who worked in the food and beverage industry. Now, tourists who heard about it online have taken their place. The menu is something that is constantly changing and developing, much like American food itself. And this annual menu revision has been a major draw for local gourmands. It's a rather casual dining experience, yet nobody is here to simply refuel before leaving. They are here to enjoy the ride. Number 23, Lotus of Siam. Once upon a time, Lotus of Siam was the spot to take out-of-town guests to show off your expertise in Las Vegas's off-strip restaurants. After 20 years of receiving widespread media coverage, however, that is clearly no longer the case. Yet, this is the place to go if you want to prove to a future employer or foodie in-laws that you have influence in Las Vegas. The perks of this one-of-a-kind restaurant are so high that a whole menu is devoted to northern Thailand, featuring cuisine inspired by Myanmar, Laos, and South China. You definitely ought to try cuisine, which is minced steak with fresh herbs, fresh and dried chilies and rice powder, or mee krob, crispy vermicelli rice noodles mixed in Lotus style, sweet and sour. Number 22, Lakeside. The mesmerizing Lakeside at Wynn is built around the Lake of Dreams, the resort's centerpiece and the inspiration for its name. Hawaiian food like wild Hawaiian mahi-mahi or chidori chicken breast is the restaurant's main draw. In addition, Lakeside is renowned for its oven-roasted lobster and king crab, which can be ordered with dashi, yuzu basil, or harissa butter as an accompaniment. If you don't like seafood, the restaurant has some really good steaks that you could try. Number 21, Twists by Pierre Gagnaire. Gagnaire's Twist is nestled on the top floor of the Waldorf Astoria, Las Vegas. The 23rd floor's collection of private rooms and tables creates a cozy, intimate atmosphere. Pierre Gagnaire is the kind of chef who can turn a simple item into a work of art, and his meals will always take you by surprise. When you think of a palate cleanser, do you picture a scoop of refreshing red beet ice cream? Indeed you do. The chef relies primarily on seasonal and regional ingredients, so if you want to get a true sense of location, try some of his specialties like spinach and tofu curry. Number 20, the Black Sheep. After the opening of the Black Sheep, locals and those in the hospitality sector alike flocked there to sample the fare. Then the word got out. There's now a diverse crowd checking out the craze, including visitors from beyond the area. Tran's restaurant is not about weird spring rolls or twisted takes on pho. Instead, she draws inspiration from a wide variety of cuisines, most notably Vietnamese. When it comes to delicious beef, Tran is an old pro. Her bison burger with barbecue aioli and aged cheddar cheese is beyond words, but the seafood ceviche is delicious on its own right too. Number 19, La Strega. La Strega, which is Italian for witch, is a cuisine which is categorized as follows: greenery, farm, marine, and meat, plus pizza, pasta, and mains. And while you can detect a trace of Marinelli's prominent teachers like Scott Conant, her background and her trips around Italy, cooking in local restaurants and with Italian fishermen are the most significant influences. La Strega feels jubilant, as though it has finally been permitted to express its own individuality and originality. Nonetheless, this area is efficiently managed and the personnel is cheerful, pleasant, and knowledgeable. Moving on to number 18, we have Kabuto Edomae Sushi. Kabuto is unlike any other Japanese restaurant in Las Vegas, and the food is out of this world. A traditional sushi restaurant like those in Tokyo is designed to be discovered, so there is no sign indicating the location other than a small drawing on the lamp next to the door. After a short selection of appetizers, diners can select from a small nigiri tasting menu or one of the two omakase options, keeping with the restaurant's spare aesthetic. All of them start with a glass of sake, then come with an entree, a few nigiri, a hand roll, and sweet fish. At number 17, we have Lago. The latest restaurant by famous chef Julian Serrano offers authentic Italian cuisine and breathtaking views of the Bellagio fountains in Las Vegas. Each meal is a combination of a sharing-style menu providing small plates in a highly convivial ambience, showcasing Serrano's distinct version of Italian cuisine. At number 16, we have Osteria Fiorella. Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa in Summerlin, around 20 minutes west of the Strip, has been hard at work renovating its restaurants, introducing alfresco dining spaces and luring A-list chefs. Today, at its newest project in Sin City, even though the neighbouring conservation area is framed by red sandstone cliffs, you might as well feel like you're in the Mediterranean. Even though Vetri is known for his traditional Italian cuisine, the pasta he serves at Osteria Fiorella is as sophisticated as it gets. Don't pass out the bone-in veal parmigiana if you see it on the menu. It may sound overwhelming, but it's actually wonderfully calibrated. Number 15, Estiatorio Milos. The menu at Milos Las Vegas isn't extensive, but rather centered on the day's fresh catches that customers can shop from a pile of ice, which are then grilled or baked in sea salt. To get the most out of it, you need to go in with an inquisitive attitude and let the highly trained staff introduce you to fish you may never have heard of before. The Milos special appetizer is not to be missed. It consists of a tower of delicately fried zucchini and eggplant topped with a kefalograviera cheese and tzatziki, and to finish off, a dessert of Greek yogurt. As simple as that sounds, it is a must. I mean, who needs chocolate cake? Number 14, E by Jose Andres. The innovative E by Jose Andres is the brainchild of the renowned chef. In the best possible terms, this restaurant is a molecular cuisine bonanza and a mystery from the get-go. You have no idea what's on the menu when you make a reservation, and you won't find out until you sit down to eat. You may taste the excellent chef's inventive Spanish fare at this tiny, intimate restaurant at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, which, by the way, has just 8 seats at a steel-topped bar. At number 13, we have Nobu Las Vegas. The atmosphere at Nobu Las Vegas is light and playful, as if it were created by a Zen master with a wicked sense of humour. The drinks are classy and refined, and the food is typical of a Nobu establishment. Instantly recognisable, consistently prepared, and oftentimes really exciting. Many visitors come specifically because they are fans who have experienced the consistency of iconic Nobu dishes like miso black cod, but are curious about the restaurant's approach under the bright lights of the neon capital of the world. Number 12, Bardot. Bardot Brasserie, nestled in Aria's loft, could just as easily be on Paris's Champs-Élysées. The clientele here takes the dishes of chef Michael Mina completely, but not so deep that they don't appreciate the fact that they're essentially dining in a Sin City's equivalent of a French brasserie. Follow our lead and get the roasted chicken, a special bird from Bobo Farms that has matured like a Peking duck, roasted and served with aioli. You won't be the same after that. Each dish is an elevated version of a traditional brasserie favourite. Enjoy it while relaxing in a bar with a newspaper, and you won't feel like you've left home. At number 11, we have Partage. The food and chic decor of Partage, which name translates to sharing in English, back up the restaurant's claim that it offers a contemporary take on French cuisine. Now, although it lacks the visual spectacle of the Strips restaurants, this sophisticated French eatery has become a favourite among locals thanks to its delicious food and attentive service, earning its chef the acclaim of culinary legend Alain Ducasse. Nevertheless, there's none of the stuffiness that comes with haute cuisine when you walk inside Partage. Instead, you benefit from their polished style without having to deal with any of the extra fluff. Number 10, Wing Lei. The owners of this high-end establishment spared no expense in creating an atmosphere that is as exquisite as the food they serve. The traditional red and black lacquer accents have been replaced with carpets which look like the famous cloud patterns found in Qing Dynasty silks and ceramics. Not only is this the first Chinese restaurant in America to hold a Michelin star, Wing Lei is also the first Chinese venue in the US to earn 5 stars from Forbes Travel Guide. The cuisine at Wing Lei is equally spectacular as the opulent decor and the imperial Peking duck is a necessity. Thus, it attracts a large number of Asian diners seeking an exceptionally unique event space, as well as a myriad of guests desiring an upscale take on Cantonese, Szechuan and Shanghainese cuisine. At number 9, we have Cipriani. Visiting Cipriani Las Vegas is akin to boarding a luxurious boat. Elegant celebrities and the label's fans who have rubbed elbows at Cipriani establishments in New York, Monte Carlo and Dubai may always be found here. It's a select group of globetrotters who always know what to order and can tell you the fascinating backstory of each given dish. Here you can anticipate nothing but the classic Cipriani, and there will be no quick cuts taken. As an appetizer, try the beef carpaccio, a timeless that has been around since the 1950s. Other highlights include calf's liver alla veneziana, served with fried polenta, or whole Dover sole alla Mugnana with mixed vegetables. There are also fabulous pizzas like the tartufo. Number 8, Mott 32. The decor at Mott 32 is unparalleled even for Las Vegas. The opulent lounge, dubbed after the well-known convenience shop in New York City, Chinatown, draws from its Hong Kong and Vancouver counterparts while throwing a new traditional spin on the first US site. Alan G, who was the chef of cuisine at Wing Lei, the first Chinese restaurant in the United States to receive a Michelin star, is now the venue's executive chef and a staple figure in Sin City. The truth is, if Mott 32 solely served their applewood roasted Peking duck, we'd still frequent the restaurant daily. Luckily, the menu is about 20 pages long and packed with delicious options such as a wide selection of dumplings and the barbecue plume Iberico pig that has a flavour profile similar to a bacon honey candy. At number 7, we have Mizumi. Now, simply entering Mizumi is a mystical journey in and of itself, as some of the best food in Las Vegas and perhaps the entire globe can be found here. The restaurant has a connection to Hokkaido livestock farmer who supplies it one of just 3 cuts of rare beef each month, which is much more scarce than Kobe beef. Moreover, Chef Min has access to ingredients you may not have even realized existed, such as pure white strawberries from a Japanese estate that are only available for a couple of weeks each year. They are like eating very tasty diamonds on a platter. All the dishes presented here are exquisite in their minimalism. Along with the restaurant's perfect sushi and sashimi, the yellowtail sashimi with its famous jalapeno garnish, cilantro oil and ponzu is an original dish that stands out, as does the bluefin tuna tataki. Number 6, the NoMad Library. The efforts of chef Daniel Hum and businessman Will Goddard to introduce their NoMad trademark to Las Vegas have received widespread media coverage. Hidden off the foyer of the NoMad Hotel, the namesake restaurant is a spacious library with sofas in the middle and smaller tables around the walls, a lit onyx counter and private dining areas. One of the most popular items on the menu is the whole roasted chicken packed with foie gras, black truffle and brioche. The oyster chilled with a cucumber snow and Rockefeller-style bacon with cream spinach is a fan favourite, as is the foie gras torchon. Number 5. Delilah. If you missed the extravagantly dazzling glory days of Las Vegas, Delilah has brought them back in full force. Wear something fancy as you'll be entering a Las Vegas area whose extravagance is now unmatched. And the crowd has followed Delilah's acceleration of fabulousness. Chef Joshua Smith has not only reinvented traditional supper club specialities, but he has also preserved Delilah's LA most popular dishes. Imagine the famous chicken tenders, the Alpine King salmon with chili glaze and yellow curry, or the out-of-this-world surf and turf. Complete the illusion of mid-century opulence with a Wagyu beef order, but you'll need to set aside your concerns about spending in the manner of the Great Gatsby and go all in. Number 4. Brezza. Brezza is notable not only for its cuisine but also for its chef, Nicole Brisson, a 2020 James Beard Best Chef Awards semi-finalist. After assisting with the opening of the Local and Italy branch in Las Vegas, she is now in her habitat with the flexibility to expand her inventiveness and passionate commitment to food. The renowned chef transports diners to the coast of Italy with seafood, homemade kinds of pasta, and a variety of other notable meals such as quail saltimbocca with prosciutto, tonno, carpaccio, or Piedmontese filet. There is careful consideration paid to vegetarian dishes as well, and the pea agnolotti with preserved mayo lemon, morels, and porcini is an excellent example. Down to the last 3, at number 3 we have restaurant Guy Savoy. Before even entering the restaurant, one thing advocating for it is that it can be found at the Caesars Palace. Moreover, it is an ultra-minimalist, a cutting-edge venue created expressively to direct all eyes to where they should be, the food. And yes, it's that good, absolutely French cuisine, but it's so contemporary and witty that it's not at all pompous. You can find every mythic hero right here, the seared foie gras with sea urchin, the couchy oyster concasse, or the roasted lobster with curried lobster head ragout. We won't be telling you what goes into the coconut 6 ways dessert because it is meant to be a delightful surprise on your palate, but we are confident that you will not forget about it. At number 2 we have L'Atelier de Joël Robuchon. If you want to propose, retire in style, or boast about buying a small island, Joël Robuchon is the restaurant for you. Dinner for 2 at this 3 Michelin-star establishment would set you back more than $500 with drinks, yet considering the venue's helmed by the most acclaimed chef in all of France, the price is justified. The frog leg fritters and the grilled lobster and green curry are the 2 best dishes you should choose from the tasting menu. Straight up poetry served up on a platter, be there on your top form and dressed to the nines, as this is the place where culinary pilgrims eat. We guarantee you that this menu will be one of the most extravagant that you've ever seen. And coming in at number 1 we have Bazaar Meat by Jose Andres. There is no shortage of steakhouses in Las Vegas, but few of them take the bold approach embraced by Jose Andres at his Bazaar Meat restaurant. With its antler chandeliers, dangling hots of Iberico, roaring central fireplace, and pungent suckling pig aroma, there can be little doubt that this Sahara Las Vegas establishment is meat-centric, as its moniker suggests. Executive Chef Candice oversees the day-to-day operation of the kitchen, which offers an extensive menu that includes everything from raw seafood and caviar tastings to wild boar sausages, buffalo-style bison, a 10-pound suckling pig, and 3 different options of Spanish bone-in ribeye. Thus, you can rest assured that all the ingredients here are of the finest quality, but creativity remains the primary catalyst. So, come hungry, take it slow, and avoid overindulging in the sirloin tartare, which will leave you feeling full in no time. So, now that we have covered the top 25 restaurants in Las Vegas for 2022, we know that Las Vegas has been a popular tourist destination for decades, but the city's reputation as a culinary mecca is relatively new. Therefore, we've thought of the whole 9 yards, from where to have an extravagant steak supper to where to escape the madness for a few hours. This will allow you to concentrate on your Google alert for the JLo tickets you have not so secretly desired for years. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and comment down below which of our 25 top best restaurants in Las Vegas you would like to visit. We thank you and we look forward to seeing you next time.